Hello, welcome to the Danzen Museum record, a video record of the Danzen Museum. I am Cluug, Moins, Psychedelic historian. Let's go to the museum now at danzen.com. Click. Here is a map to the museum. We have already explored an overview of the Expo, 52 exhibits. You can find any one you want by clicking on it, such as sketches, to see early sketches. These are all nicely laid out and easily viewable. Blink, blink, blink. Here are all of the sketches of the early Danzen site. Ooh, sketches, 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 sketches. There is also steps which will take you to tours and explore. You can explore at any time by pressing on any one of these little things along the Kaputnik conveyor. Oh, they're so cute that you do not even see them. Yes, for the tours, here are the tours. We click, oh, clickety click, up to the tours. Here they are. So we can see the formation tour like so. This was 1995 at the dawn of the internet. Here's a little bit about what Danzen was doing before making CD-ROMs on Marshall McLuhan. Mystery games launched on a little floppy drive. And here is the first time on the internet that people dragged things. You can read all about the history of the internet and some of the early marketing games that used viral marketing. Oh my, and advert gaming. This was the first Danzen site, and there's an exciting story about it. Perhaps we will try it out for real. This is just a tour. The tour is where you get to read about things. Oh, very nice. But we, at the Danzen Record Project, want to go beyond reading and actually try out some of the things in the Danzen Museum. So, woohoo! Back we go to another tour. This tour right here is the Creativity Tour. It is very, very important for Danzen to help people be as creative as possible. So, in this tour, he takes people through the various aspects of creating tools to help people be creative. This is an op art tool, and as a matter of fact, more so, the results of an op art tool. The op art tool is on Danzen, and people can make op art. Now, there's two parts here. One is the making of the tool, and the other is using the tool to make art or various creations such as stories. Oh, yes. Danzen has a creativity framework, and he takes you through in this tour the ways that he used the creativity framework to create a project. There are sketches and descriptions of how the sketches are useful in making things such as interactive storytelling. Oh, look! That is the environment. We lost it. Whoo! There it is right there. The environment in which Danzen sits and builds. Oh my! In Dundas, surrounded by waterfalls. Who is Danzen? Back in the tours, we have a biography tour. Oh my! So the biography tour takes you through his birthplace of Hawaii. Oh, very nice. And a question of nature versus nurture. Parents creating the world. Oh, what he did growing up. Various games, etc. Workshop. Influences. Family. Career. All about the Danzen culture, etc. Whoop. Also on tour is the Nudism Tour. Hopefully you're all with us. We're almost through this part now. This is an exploration of the tour, but what we really want to get to is the exploration of the dance and games themselves. Now, it's not all games. There are gadgets, puzzles, communities, tools. The Nodism Tour. Nodism is the philosophy of hierarchy, and here are some examples of what can be done with a hierarchy. This is a radial hierarchy called a node globe. Oh, there's art that has been built with this, and a philosophy where all coders using object-oriented programming are indeed part of the nodist colony. So, Nodism Tour. Important for the creativity framework. Whoop! Back on tour, we also have the coding tour itself. All of Danzen is made with coding, which is very, very important for the information age, even though we are now in the environmental age. Here we have coding examples. Artificial intelligence happening right before. The real thing happening right before your very eyes, my viewer. Oh, Danzen has spent many years teaching coding to artists, designers, and the general public. So if you've ever wondered what it's about, here is the easiest way that you can understand it. Danzen was Programmer of the Year in 2002 for his various works in Danzen. Here is a history of some of the applications and the type of lines of code that you might expect in such a large website of Danzen. One more tour, the marketing tour. Now, since Danzen doesn't have a marketing team, he had to invent and develop certain aspects of marketing so that Danzen would become popular around the world. Here is advergaming at the very early age of 1996, where when he typed interactive advertising into web crawler, pre-Google, it did not exist. He created banners with chats in them and the ability to buy gifts right in a banner ad. There were all sorts of interactive works to help with things like Austin Powers and spy mail and viral marketing campaigns with thousands of people joining in blimps and being shrunken into bottles. His mysteries would have thousands of people lined up. Guerrilla marketing with Danzen stones. Stickers in elevators saying, "After levitation, visit Danzen." And posters throughout the cities. The world's tallest hat and various marketing themes and memes. Oh, yes, Danzen was quite into the marketing, right up into the mobile world. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have completed a tour of the Danzan Museum tours. Next, we will see the Explore section of the Danzan Museum when we return with the Danzan Museum record. Bloop, bloop.